Hello team, welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MS Pearce. This is a US politics very short update to just allow me to vent my spleen. My goodness, we are living in the upside down world. I'm going to show you two things that give you an example of how left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up. We've had a long time of Republicans, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be pretty harsh about the GOP now because I think they've given up all attempts to be vaguely moral in any kind of meaningful way. There is no morality left with the GOP. They're a bunch of spineless cowards who would rather put loyalty to Trump before actual, obvious, ordinary morality. It's there staring you in the face. And if you are a decent Republican, I'm sorry, but you should be ashamed of what these people are doing. So in the Senate, we have Mark Wayne Mullin here talking about how they have blocked an attempt to get the Epstein files released. And Mark Wayne Mullin is telling you, this Oklahoma Republican is telling you exactly why they are blocking the release of these files.
I don't know, 8 years? I'm sure this would be handled just like any other thing that they've tried to go after, like the baseless impeachments or the baseless special counsels or the unbelievable amount of charges they've tried to file against the president. I'm sure this would be handled the exact same way. What we're simply wanting to do here is give them cover. So if my colleague from Arizona actually wants transparency, then he would drop his objection to my resolution.
So basically, he has just admitted that he is trying to give Trump cover, to give him cover. So what they're doing, blocking the publishing of the Epstein files to give Trump cover. But the upside down part of this comes from Newsmax. So for those who are not American in my viewership or aren't aware, Newsmax sits to the right of Fox News. It's one of these newer news channels, OAN and Newsmax. They are getting more and more prominent as MAGA Republicanism seems to have taken hold. This is absolutely staggering. This is staggering. This is talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, a convicted paedophile in prison, serving time for some pretty horrific stuff. This is the news anchor for Newsmax.
Let's find out, what is this all about? And she's also been subpoenaed by the Oversight Committee. I think this is great. I do have a feeling that she just might be a victim. She just might be. There was a rush to judgment. There was a lot of chaos there for a while. All right, granted, she hung out with Jeffrey Epstein, and I know that's apparently not good, but she's in jail for how long now? 20 years, a 20-year sentence. Let's find out.
It's apparently not good. Like, apparently not just, it's not good to hang out with Epstein. It's apparently not good to hang out with Epstein. She just might be the victim here. She's serving a 20-year sentence. That's horrible. A 20-year sentence. She just might be the victim. What is this new world that we live in, that we find ourselves in? Where has morality gone? And I hope to goodness that those MAGA Republicans that were calling for these Epstein files to come out, that they were doing it from a position of morality and not from, we just want to own the libs because we think the libs are in a file. How much do you care about the Epstein files for being files that contain details about particularly horrific people? Or is this just, well, I hope it was Bill Clinton, that's why I want the files to come out. As soon as I find out it's Trump, I'm with Mark Wayne Mullin, and I want to give Trump some cover. And you know what? Now I'm thinking, well, maybe Ghislaine Maxwell's the victim here. Now, poor Jeffrey Epstein. Now he was murdered, and he was such an innocent man. Woe is Maxwell. Woe is Epstein. What insane world do we live in where that might be what's going on in quite a few people's heads? Just incredible. Let's just listen to that one more time and I'll leave it there.
Let's find out, what is this all about? And she's also been subpoenaed by the Oversight Committee. I think this is great. I do have a feeling that she just might be a victim. She just might be. There was a rush to judgment. There was a lot of chaos there for a while. All right, granted, she hung out with Jeffrey Epstein, and I know that's apparently not good, but she's in jail for how long now? 20 years. A 20-year sentence. Let's find out. What?
Good riddance. Just insane. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to go and be violently sick into my mouth.